Over 65? 4 nuts you must eat, and 4 you should never touch. Senior health. The silent crisis of muscle loss after 65. A shocking truth. By the time you finish reading this article, about 38 seniors will have been hospitalized due to complications directly linked to muscle loss. This isn't science fiction, it's reality. Introduce sarcopenia, the silent thief of independence that affects millions of seniors without them even realizing it until it's too late. B. The emotional toll of losing your strength. Describe what it feels like to suddenly struggle climbing stairs or getting up from a chair. Imagine not being able to carry groceries, hug your grandchild tightly, or walk through your garden anymore. Emotional impact on families, nursing home admissions, financial strain, and the heartbreak of watching a loved one lose their autonomy. C. Hope is not lost. Introduce the groundbreaking research from Harvard Medical School showing that specific foods, including certain nuts, can actually reverse muscle loss even in your 70s and 80s. Tease the powerful story of a 79-year-old woman who regained her strength after decades of decline by changing her diet. D. Why this matters to you. Ask the reader, are you still active and independent? Do you want to stay that way? What would your life look like if you could regain the strength you thought was gone forever? Invite them to continue reading as we reveal the 4 nuts that should be part of every senior's daily routine, and the 4 that might be secretly harming your muscles. Chipmunk 2. 4 nuts you must eat after age 65. 1. Almonds, nature's muscle guardian. Scientific backing. Mention a study from Tufts University where seniors with higher magnesium levels experienced significantly less muscle loss. Why it works. Almonds are packed with protein, fiber, vitamin E, and magnesium, essential nutrients for muscle function and protection. Emotional appeal. Imagine starting each day with a handful of almonds and knowing you're giving your body the tools it needs to stay strong. Practical tips. Choose raw or dry roasted, unsalted versions. Add to oatmeal, yogurt, or smoothies. Store in small portions to avoid overeating. 2. Walnuts, brain and body boosters. Unique benefit. High in alpha-linolenic acid, ELA, a plant-based omega-3 that fights inflammation and protects muscle cells. Real-life example. Share a testimonial from a 72-year-old man who noticed better energy and muscle tone after adding walnuts to his morning toast. How they help. Reduces oxidative stress, improves blood flow to muscles, and supports brain-muscle communication. Serving suggestions. Sprinkle over salads. Blend into pesto. Mix with dried fruit for a trail snack. 3. Pumpkin seeds, zinc powerhouses. Why seniors need zinc. As we age, testosterone levels drop, which impacts muscle mass and libido. Pumpkin seeds help support hormone balance. Nutritional profile. Rich in zinc, iron, magnesium, and antioxidants. Story time. Meet Margaret, a 68-year-old gardener who credits pumpkin seeds for helping her lift heavier bags of soil and feel more energized. Tips for use. Roast at home for maximum flavor and control over salt. Add to soups, stews, or sprinkle on top of roasted veggies. 4. Sunflower seeds, the unsung heroes. Muscle-saving nutrients. Selenium, vitamin E, and iron work together to protect muscle tissue and boost immunity. Science highlight. Vitamin E has been shown to slow cellular aging, especially important for muscle cell membranes. Lifestyle tip. Ideal for those with arthritis or joint pain. Easy to chew and digest. Creative ideas. Make homemade granola bars with sunflower seeds. Mix into Greek yogurt with honey and berries. Which of these 4 nuts do you already eat? Have you noticed any changes in your energy or mobility since adding them to your meals? Let us know in the comments. Crossmark 3. 4 nuts you should never touch after 65. Approximate. 5,000 words. 1. Salted pistachios, hidden sodium bombs. The danger. 1 serving can contain over 1,000 milligrams of sodium, nearly half the recommended daily limit for seniors. Impact on muscles. Excess sodium causes fluid retention, increases blood pressure, and promotes chronic inflammation, all enemies of muscle health. Real case study. John, a 70-year-old retiree, began experiencing leg cramps and fatigue until he cut back on salty snacks. Better alternative. Choose unsalted pistachios or roast your own at home. 2. Candied cashews, sugar traps. The problem. These sweet treats often contain high fructose corn syrup and artificial flavors. Why it hurts you? Insulin spikes lead to muscle breakdown and increased fat storage. Exactly what seniors want to avoid. Scientific insight. Explain how sugar accelerates glycation, a process that damages collagen and connective tissues around muscles. Healthy swap. Try lightly spiced cashews with cinnamon or smoked paprika. 3. Macadamia nuts. Too much of a good thing. Caloric density. Extremely high in calories and saturated fats. Just 1 ounce equals 200 calories. When to avoid. For seniors dealing with obesity, heart disease, or diabetes, macadamias can worsen metabolic issues. When it's okay, small amounts, 1/4 ounce, can provide healthy fats without harm. Portion control tip. Pre-portion into snack-sized bags to avoid mindless munching. 4. Flavored mixed nuts, the sneaky culprits. The hidden threat, often loaded with preservatives, flavor enhancers, and added sugars. Label reading lesson. Teach readers how to spot harmful additives like maltodextrin, soy lecithin, and artificial colors. Case example, Sarah, 69, switched from store-bought mixed nuts to homemade blends and saw improvements in digestion and muscle recovery. DIY recipe suggestion. Combine raw almonds, walnuts, pumpkin seeds, and sunflower seeds. Toss with olive oil and herbs like rosemary or thyme. Bake at low heat until golden. Brain asked the reader, have you ever looked at the nutrition label of your favorite nut mix? What did you find? Share below. Fork and knife with plate 4. Building a muscle-preserving diet for life. Approximate 5,000 words. A. Beyond nuts. The full picture. Discuss how nuts fit into a broader strategy of muscle preservation. Emphasize the importance of combining nuts with other powerhouse foods like Greek yogurt, eggs, lean beef, fatty fish, leafy greens, and legumes. B. Sample daily meal plan for muscle maintenance. Breakfast. Greek yogurt with berries, flax seeds, and a handful of almonds. Snack. Hard-boiled egg plus sunflower seeds. Lunch. Lentil soup with a side salad topped with walnuts. Afternoon snack. Apple slices with almond butter. Dinner. Grilled salmon, quinoa, steamed spinach drizzled with olive oil. Evening snack. Handful of pumpkin seeds or a whey protein shake. C. Supplement smartly when needed. Talk about whey protein isolate, creatine, vitamin D, and omega-3 supplements for those who struggle to get enough from food alone. Share success stories from clinical trials where supplementation improved muscle strength and physical performance in seniors. D. Stay active, even just a little. Encourage gentle resistance training, walking, or chair exercises. Mention the synergy between nutrition and movement, how eating right makes exercise easier, and vice versa. What does your ideal muscle-preserving meal look like? Share your plate with us in the comments. Red Heart V. Conclusion. Take charge of your future today. A. Your journey starts now. Reiterate the message. Muscle loss doesn't have to be inevitable. Empower the reader to take action. Start with one change today. B. Inspiration from real people. Feature short interviews or quotes from seniors who reversed muscle loss through smart nutrition and lifestyle choices. Include before and after photos, if applicable. C. The ripple effect of strength. How staying strong benefits not only the individual, but also their family, community, and quality of life. Being independent means being present for grandchildren, hobbies, travel, and joy. D. Final call to action. Encourage sharing the article with friends, family, or caregivers. Invite readers to subscribe for more senior-focused health tips. End with a motivational quote or personal message. Direct hit closing line. Don't let muscle loss steal your future. Start protecting your strength, one handful of nuts at a time. Have you tried any of these nuts? What was your experience? Which food surprised you the most? What? Would you share a recipe using these nuts? Weekly challenge. Try eating one of the must-eat nuts every day this week. Report back next Friday. Chipmunk 2. Part 1. The power of nuts and seeds, tiny giants that fight muscle loss. A. The nutrient-packed superheroes of senior nutrition. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at building and maintaining muscle mass. This decline, known as sarcopenia, affects nearly every senior over 65, whether they feel it or not. But here's the good news. Nature has given us a powerful ally in this fight, nuts and seeds. These tiny powerhouses pack a punch when it comes to preserving muscle strength and function. They're loaded with protein, healthy fats, vitamins, and minerals that work together like a well-rehearsed orchestra to keep your muscles strong, your energy levels high, and your independence intact. Let's dive into how these little giants can make a big difference in your life. B. Why nuts and seeds matter more after 65. After 65, the body starts to lose its ability to efficiently convert dietary protein into muscle tissue. This phenomenon is known as anabolic resistance, and it means that older adults need more protein, and better quality protein, than ever before. Nuts and seeds may not have as much protein per serving as chicken or eggs, but what they lack in quantity, they make up for in nutritional synergy. Their unique combination of plant-based protein, magnesium, zinc, vitamin E, omega-3s, and fiber creates a perfect storm of muscle protection. For example, magnesium helps regulate muscle contractions and energy production. Zinc supports hormone balance, including testosterone, which plays a key role in muscle maintenance. Vitamin E protects muscle cell membranes from oxidative damage. And fiber? It supports gut health, which turns out to be one of the most overlooked factors in nutrient absorption and inflammation control. C. Meet the stars: almonds, walnuts, pumpkin seeds, and more. 1. Almonds, the magnesium miracle. A quarter cup of almonds contains about 6 grams of protein and 25% of your daily magnesium needs. For seniors, magnesium deficiency is common and often goes unnoticed, yet it can lead to muscle cramps, weakness, and fatigue. Almonds also contain L-arginine, an amino acid that helps produce nitric oxide, improving blood flow to muscles. Better circulation means more oxygen and nutrients reach your muscles, helping them recover faster and perform better. Lightbulb real-life story. Meet Robert, a 74-year-old retired teacher who used to wake up with painful leg cramps almost every night. After adding a handful of raw almonds to his evening routine, he noticed fewer cramps and more energy during the day. "I thought I was just getting old," he said. "Turns out I was just missing some key nutrients." 2. Walnuts, brain and body boosters. Walnuts are one of the few plant sources of alpha-linolenic acid, ALA, a type of omega-3 fatty acid that fights inflammation and supports brain-muscle communication. Chronic inflammation is one of the biggest enemies of muscle mass in seniors. By reducing inflammation, walnuts help preserve muscle fibers and improve recovery after physical activity. Plus, their crunchy texture makes them satisfying to eat, perfect for those who struggle with appetite loss or dry mouth due to medications. Brain Scientific Insight. A study published in the Journal of Nutrition found that seniors who consumed walnuts regularly had better grip strength and walking speed compared to those who didn't. 3. Pumpkin seeds, zinc for strength and stamina. Zinc is essential for hormone regulation, immune function, and muscle repair. Unfortunately, many seniors are deficient in zinc due to poor diet, medication use, or reduced absorption. Pumpkin seeds are one of the richest natural sources of zinc. Just a small serving can provide nearly half of your daily needs. This makes them especially valuable for men over 65 who may be dealing with declining testosterone levels. Testosterone isn't just for libido, it's crucial for maintaining lean muscle mass and preventing frailty. Some with a healthy tip: try roasting your own pumpkin seeds at home with a sprinkle of sea salt and rosemary. Not only do you avoid added preservatives, but you get the full flavor and nutrition too. 4. Sunflower seeds, selenium and vitamin E for muscle protection. Sunflower seeds are packed with vitamin E and selenium, 2 antioxidants that protect muscle cells from oxidative stress. As we age, our bodies accumulate free radicals, unstable molecules that damage cells and accelerate aging. Antioxidants like those found in sunflower seeds neutralize these free radicals, helping to preserve muscle integrity and function. They're also easy to chew and digest, making them ideal for seniors with dental issues or digestive sensitivities. For a knife with plate recipe idea, make a homemade trail mix with unsalted sunflower seeds, almonds, raisins, and dark chocolate chips. It's a delicious and energizing snack that supports both muscle and heart health. D. How to eat nuts and seeds the smart way. While nuts and seeds are incredibly nutritious, they're also calorie-dense. Here are some smart tips to enjoy them without overeating. Pre-portion. Buy small containers or portion out 1 to 2 ounce servings into snack bags. Avoid salted varieties. Too much sodium can increase inflammation and worsen muscle stiffness. Skip the sugar-coated ones. These add unnecessary sugar and empty calories. Mix and match. Combine different types for variety in taste and nutrients. Add to meals, sprinkle on oatmeal, yogurt, salads, or smoothie bowls. E. When nuts are not for you. While most seniors benefit greatly from nuts and seeds, there are exceptions. Those with nut allergies should avoid them entirely. Seniors with chewing difficulties might prefer seed butters like sunflower seed butter instead. People with diabetes should watch portion sizes and choose unsweetened versions. If you're unsure if nuts are right for you, consult with a registered dietitian or healthcare provider. Woman raising hand, we want to hear from you. Have you tried any of these nuts or seeds? Which one is your favorite? Share your experience in the comments below. Repeat button weekly challenge. Try eating a handful of mixed nuts or seeds every day this week. Notice how you feel more energy? Less muscle stiffness? Let us know. Grab your free printable guide, Top 5 Nuts and Seeds for Seniors, complete with serving suggestions and benefits. 3. Part 2. Beans and Legumes, the Unsung Heroes of Muscle Preservation. A. More than just fiber, the muscle-saving magic of beans. When most people think of beans, they think of gas, bloating, or bland cafeteria food. But for seniors looking to preserve muscle mass, beans and legumes are true unsung heroes. They offer a unique combination of slow-digesting protein, resistant starch, and essential minerals that support muscle function, reduce inflammation, and improve gut health, all critical for staying strong and independent in later years. B. How beans help muscles stay strong. 1. Slow-digesting protein for all-day muscle support. Unlike fast-digesting proteins like whey or egg whites, bean protein digests slowly, providing a steady stream of amino acids to your muscles throughout the day. This is especially important for seniors who may not eat enough protein in one sitting. Eating beans helps maintain a constant supply of building blocks for muscle repair and growth. 2. Resistant starch, fuel for your gut microbiome. Beans are rich in resistant starch, a type of carbohydrate that feeds beneficial gut bacteria. A healthy gut microbiome reduces systemic inflammation, a major driver of muscle loss in older adults. Recent studies show that seniors with healthier gut flora tend to have stronger muscles and better physical performance. 3. Rich in potassium, magnesium, and iron. Many seniors are deficient in potassium and magnesium, minerals that play a vital role in muscle contraction and nerve signaling. Iron deficiency is also common, especially among women. Low iron levels impair oxygen delivery to muscles, leading to fatigue and weakness. Beans like black beans, lentils, and chickpeas are packed with these minerals, making them excellent choices for supporting muscle function. C. Real stories, real results. Glowing star Maria's journey. At 68, Maria felt like her body was giving up. She was constantly tired, struggled to walk upstairs, and couldn't carry groceries anymore. After incorporating beans into her diet 3 times a week, she noticed more energy and improved strength within just a few weeks. I feel like myself again, she said. Test tube scientific backing. A 5-year study by Tufts University found that seniors who ate legumes 4 or more times a week had significantly better muscle mass retention than those who rarely ate them. D. Best beans and legumes for muscle health. 1. Black beans, high in fiber and plant protein. With about 15 g of protein and 15 g of fiber per cup, black beans are a powerhouse for digestion and muscle support. They're also rich in anthocyanins, antioxidants that reduce inflammation and improve blood flow to muscles. Bowl with spoon meal suggestion. Black bean and sweet potato tacos, a delicious, colorful way to fuel your muscles. 2. Lentils, fast cooking and packed with iron. Lentils cook quickly and don't require soaking, making them ideal for seniors with limited time or energy. They're loaded with non-heme iron, which is especially important for postmenopausal women and older men who may be low in iron. Pot food recipe idea. Lentil soup with carrots, celery, and kale, comforting, filling, and muscle boosting. 3. Chickpeas, versatile and nutrient-dense. Chickpeas are rich in folate, manganese, and plant-based protein, making them a must-have for seniors. They also contain saponins, compounds that help reduce cholesterol and inflammation, both linked to muscle decline. Garlic healthy snack. Roasted chickpeas with smoked paprika, crunchy, flavorful, and great for on-the-go snacking. E. Tips for enjoying beans without the bloat. Many seniors worry about gas and discomfort from eating beans. Here's how to minimize those side effects. Start slowly. Begin with smaller portions and gradually increase intake. Soak before cooking. Soaking dried beans overnight helps break down complex sugars that cause gas. Rinse canned beans well. This removes excess sodium and indigestible sugars. Use digestive aids. Herbs like cumin, fennel, and ginger can help ease digestion. Try fermented options. Tempeh and natto are fermented soy products that are easier to digest and rich in probiotics. F. Make beans a regular part of your diet. Aim to include beans and legumes at least 3 to 4 times a week. Whether you're making soups, stews, salads, or dips like hummus, there's always a tasty way to enjoy them. And remember, variety is key. Rotate between black beans, kidney beans, pinto beans, lentils, and chickpeas to get a wide range of nutrients. 4. Leafy greens, the secret weapon for stronger muscles. When you think about foods that build muscle, leafy green vegetables like spinach, kale, and Swiss chard probably don't come to mind first. But here's something surprising. These vibrant greens are quietly working behind the scenes to protect your muscles, improve blood flow, and even boost physical performance, especially if you're over 65. Forget the idea that leafy greens are just for weight loss or heart health. They're packed with unique nutrients that play a direct role in preserving your strength and independence well into your later years. A. The nitrate powerhouse that fuels your muscles. One of the most exciting discoveries in recent nutrition science is how dietary nitrates, found abundantly in leafy greens, can actually enhance muscle function and endurance. Your body converts nitrates into nitric oxide, a molecule that relaxes and widens blood vessels. This means more oxygen and nutrients get delivered to your muscles when you move, walk, or exercise, even if it's just light stretching or a short stroll around the neighborhood. A study from the Karolinska Institute showed that older adults who consumed nitrate-rich vegetables daily experienced improved muscle strength and faster recovery compared to those who didn't. Imagine walking upstairs or carrying groceries feeling easier, all because of a simple bowl of sautéed spinach or a smoothie with kale. Lightbulb real-life example. Mary, a 73-year-old retired librarian, used to feel winded after climbing just one flight of stairs. After adding 2 cups of leafy greens to her daily diet for 6 weeks, she noticed she could walk longer without getting tired and felt more stable on her feet. B. Electrolytes for muscle contraction and balance. As we age, maintaining proper electrolyte balance becomes crucial, not just for hydration, but for healthy muscle contractions and nerve signaling. Leafy greens are rich in potassium, helps regulate fluid balance and muscle contractions. Magnesium, essential for muscle relaxation and energy production. Calcium, necessary for strong bones and muscle movement. Deficiencies in these minerals can lead to cramps, weakness, and even falls, common issues among seniors. For example, magnesium deficiency affects nearly 40% of older adults and has been linked to increased muscle stiffness and fatigue. 1 cup of chopped spinach alone provides nearly 40% of your daily magnesium needs, making it a natural remedy for many muscle-related complaints. Test Tube Science Spotlight. Research published in the Journals of Gerontology found that seniors with higher magnesium intake had better grip strength, walking speed, and overall physical performance than those with lower levels. C. Vitamin K, the muscle metabolism game changer. Here's a nutrient you might not hear much about, vitamin K, yet it plays a surprisingly important role in muscle metabolism. Studies show that vitamin K supports protein synthesis in muscle tissue and may help reduce age-related muscle loss. In fact, seniors with higher vitamin K levels tend to maintain more muscle mass and perform better on physical tests. Leafy greens like kale, collards, and mustard greens are some of the best natural sources of vitamin K available. For a knife with plate healthy tip, try blending a handful of baby spinach into your morning smoothie. You won't taste it, but your muscles will thank you. D. Antioxidants that fight muscle aging. As we grow older, our cells accumulate damage from free radicals, unstable molecules that accelerate aging and weaken muscle fibers. Leafy greens are loaded with antioxidants like vitamin C, beta-carotene, and flavonoids that neutralize these harmful compounds, protecting your muscles at a cellular level. This isn't just theory. Real-world studies have shown that seniors who eat more antioxidant-rich vegetables experience less muscle breakdown and faster recovery after physical activity. Glowing Star Case Study. A group of 80-year-olds in a clinical trial were given a daily serving of mixed greens for 3 months. By the end of the study, they reported fewer aches, improved stamina, and even better sleep quality, likely due to reduced inflammation and better circulation. E. How to add more leafy greens to your diet, even if you don't love them. Let's face it, not everyone loves the taste of raw kale or boiled spinach. But there are plenty of easy and delicious ways to enjoy leafy greens without forcing yourself to eat them plain. White heavy checkmark quick tips. Add to smoothies. Blend spinach or kale with banana, berries, and Greek yogurt for a creamy, nutritious drink. Sauté with garlic and olive oil. A quick pan fry with a little seasoning makes greens tender and flavorful. Mix into omelets or scrambled eggs. Adds volume and nutrition without changing the taste too much. Toss into soups or stews. Chopped greens blend right in and add fiber and vitamins. Use as wraps or sandwich layers. Large leaves like collard greens can be softened and used as wraps for turkey or hummus. Shopping art pro tip. Pre-washed, pre-chopped greens are now widely available in grocery stores, perfect for seniors who want convenience without sacrificing nutrition.